Guys, we're making these epic countertops out of 8-quarter cherry. We gotta use all the tools in the shop. We gotta use this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. We gotta make all these cuts and all these boards, so let's get into this build. Alright guys, I gotta start cutting all these boards to size for the first countertop, which is gonna have a sink in it, and it's gonna be an undermount sink. So you're gonna see all live edge around when the sink goes in. So let's start cutting all these pieces right now. Alright guys, I just sent this board through the planer. As you can see what rough looks like compared to what planed is. So I'm going to start planing all the rest of the boards. Alright guys, I got all these boards planed, cut, joined, everything's ready to go, but I gotta take them right back to the planer because I gotta mill them down 1.5 inches thick so that I can glue these up and then sand it down and then it's ready to go. So let's do it. Alright guys, these boards are done. Everything's sanded and perfect. This is for the countertop with the sink in it. I'm gonna go glue these boards up right now. Alright guys, I just finished up gluing up this whole panel, so I'm gonna be taking this out of the clamps tomorrow, so I'll see you then. Alright guys, it's the next day and I took that board out of the clamps as you guys just seen. I'm going to start making the template, which is a piece of cardboard, and I traced it out on a piece of plywood. So what I have to do is make my center marks on the plywood so I can lay it on nicely onto that piece. But before I start doing that, I'm going to start sanding that up, making it perfect and cut to the right size. So let's do it. Alright guys, so I finished up laying out the entire template for the sink, for the countertop. I have all my center marks marked on the plywood. I'm going to cut out this circle right here. And then I'm going to be taking the plywood sheet, putting it onto the countertop, have center marks on this countertop so I can just match those lines up. And then I can start cutting it out on the cherry. So, let's go. Alright guys, I just found the center of both sides, so the width and the length, and you can see the cross mark right here with the pencil. So what I'm going to do is take my template, and I'm going to throw it right on here, and I have my cross marks right here and here, and I'm just going to match it up with that cross mark, and that's where I'm going to be cutting the hole out. So let's start right now. Alright guys, I know you guys are pretty upset that I used a Ryobi jigsaw to cut out that cherry countertop. I'm pretty upset too, but it is what it is. But anyways, I'm going to be using a flush trim bit with a top bearing, throwing it in my router and going around the entire plywood template that I cut out. So, let's go. Alright guys, I finished up cutting that sink cutout with the router flush trim bit. So now I'm going to be rounding over the front edge of this counter. I have the router bit set up in my router table. This is just a regular round over bit with a bearing on top. So let's start doing it right now. The next day, the router did it, it's all perfect. So what I'm going to do now is start sanding this up, and so I can throw a nice coat of polyurethane on it. So let's go. Guys, everything's sanded, ready to go for finishing, so I'm going to be using a polyurethane and an oil style brush. So let's start finishing this. A couple hours now, so this is all dry, and I'm gonna start sanding it with a 400 grit sandpaper and then put another coat on it. So let's go.
Hey guys, we finished those cherry countertops. Today's install day. We're gonna jump in the car in 3, 2, 1.
Guys, so I'm the cameraman and I finally get a chance to speak on this channel. So this build went fantastic. We just went out and installed it. It looks great. So if you guys enjoyed this build, please sure to drop a like down on this video. Also smash that subscribe button and also be sure to check out all of our social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and LinkedIn. Follow us on all those. But we gotta get to the next build because we're doing some more crazy stuff. So let's roll that outro.
Guys, we got an epic.
I'm sorry, dude. Hey. What are those?
One's gonna be 66 inches long because I'm weird.